Hey guys, it's Aspen. Um, so I wanted to talk about something that's really been bothering me lately. So, it's not a cry for help or anything. Just, you know, feel like it's something that needs to be talked about because it's a problem. I deal with it. A lot of people I know deal with it, and it's not good. I wanted to talk about cutting, self-harm, taking slits to your wrist, and things like that. And I wanted to do a bend, breed, love type thing where I wrote about my story. And like one of those little princesses everyone thinks has perfect life, and there's nothing wrong. Bullshit. My life is anything but normal. Everyone's like, Aspen, you got a great life. Like, what the fuck is the matter with you? Like, why can't you just accept the fact that not everything's gonna be perfect? You know what? I've tried. I really have. Like, my bangs right now, I'm messing with them, they're fucking annoying. I can't deal with them. And I cut my hair a lot when I was little because I hated them so much. Fuck, whatever. But, so I'm kind of say some things that I really don't want to writing because I feel like things can't be explained. Sometimes through writing where you just have to say it because there's nothing else you can do. But really, cutting, like every other person says, you feel like the pain's just leaving your body when you do it. And that's what I thought. I used to cut all the time when I was younger. Not that much younger, probably a year ago. Still do sometimes. And, I try my best not to. And it's really hard because it's an addiction. It's like weed, it's like sex, it's anything like that where you're just obsessed with it and you can't help but feel the need to. And I cut a couple weeks ago. And my friend noticed them. And she said, "What's that on your arm? What happened?" And I was like, "Oh, my cat just scratched me. Don't worry about it." They're still there. And for 3 weeks, they're still here. And they weren't even that deep. Really pathetic little pussy cuts. And I don't have the ability to be like, "Oh, no one will notice this." I can't watch myself do it sometimes. The pain wasn't that much, but I still feel it. Can't even see them, right? Feel it though. See, I'm on the phone. I wear bracelets all the way down. That way if I ever do cut, no one can notice. I have a couple on here, on my wrist. You can only see if you're really close. I got a couple cigarette burns, I lit a barrette on fire, burned myself that way. Because my mom caught me cutting. And, she got nervous. She was like, she doesn't understand it either. I understand it's a major problem. I'm just like, you don't have to do it. Just stop. Just stop doing it. Like, it's nothing. It's like saying the Holocaust never existed. It's bullshit to me. I'm like, you don't understand what we go through. One, as kids, and two, as depressed children. I am depressed. I take medicine for it. It runs in my family. Like, my mom had depression, and she doesn't even understand what I'm going through. But I guess because she put me through it. And she watched me go through it and didn't do anything about it until I started cutting. So what I want to say is, even though in the heat of the moment, I know that I try to talk about this every time I give myself a speech, every time I want to cry. And the thing is, it works. Half the time, I can just I'd rather cry than cut. And so I listen to music that makes me want to cry, and look at pictures that make me want to cry, and watch videos, and you watch suicide notes on YouTube, and all you want to do is just bawl your eyes out. Look at my pictures of my niece, and what would she do? What would I do without her? She's only a couple days old, and I love her so much. And I just couldn't ever think of leaving. So I want you to understand that I understand what things can go through. There was a time where I felt that no one loved me. No boyfriends, no friends, my parents were never at home, my sisters had moved out, they were married, living in New Jersey and Atlanta. It's hours away from me. Hours. And not even an hour away. It's a whole day ordeal to get there. Even if I fly. So I want everyone to understand that, you just have to power through the hard times. Because if you don't, you just feel bad about it yourself. And you start to think, I write suicide notes all the time. I have them run on my computer. And once I start writing down all the people that I think about every day, even the ones that I hate, the ones that I want to kill, and the ones that I love that don't love me back, trust me, there's a lot of guys on my thing that, I've confessed my love for them, and they don't give a shit. I understand, girls. You're not alone. I want y'all to understand that once you write those letters, when you think back to all the happy times, even if there were just a few, there were just a few great moments with friends that you don't even have anymore, you don't want them to end. And I know you want to go back so bad sometimes. And I know you just want to sit in your bed and cry yourself to death, and cut, and bleed. And, you're like, no one's ever gonna miss me. But that's not true. There's always gonna be one person that'll cry if you pass away, and that's me. I will always cry every time I see someone die. There was a kid at my school that passed away from a car accident, and I talked to him once. I bawled my eyes out for 2 weeks. I have a sticker on my car in memorial of him. And I do everything I can to make sure that doesn't happen to any of the people that I know. When the Ben Breedlove stuff, I bawled my eyes out for an hour. I laid in my bed and cried. I never even knew the kid. Didn't even know he existed. So if any of you die, if any of you feel the need that you have to put your life to an end, there is none. There is none. No matter how bad you think it is, it will always get better. Because I know that feeling. Trust me, I was almost admitted to a mental hospital. I know what it's like. I know the problems, and I understand. I mean, I'm not that pretty. And the girls that I'm friends with sometimes, they're fucking drop dead gorgeous. Always have a boyfriend, always have friends, people texting them, have the coolest parents, drive the convertibles. So what? There's gonna be someone for me one day. Even if it's not the guy that I'm falling head over heels for right now. I'm in high school. So what? It won't last that long anyways. How many people actually marry their high school sweethearts and stay together forever? Because that didn't happen to my mom. She married her high school sweetheart, got divorced 6 years later. I don't have but with 2 kids. Didn't know what the fuck she was supposed to do. And then I have this to look forward to. Baby. It's not even mine, and I love her so much. I just met her once, and she's been alive for about a week. And I cried so much when I had to leave her. So please, just remember, if there's gonna be big wrong, don't ever take your life. It's not worth it. It's not ever gonna be worth it to take your own life. It's bad enough if you're shot and someone else takes your life, but it is horrible when you take your own because you have the ability to stop yourself. And I'm excited that I'm going to be a guidance counselor because I want to help kids like y'all that have problems. Because I want to be there for people and let them know that I care. Even if you're fat or if you're, even if you hate me, I will still cry if you die. I will never wish death upon anybody. No one should wish death upon you, or me, or anybody. Because it's an eternal thing. For eternity. You can never bring it back. I have dreams about dead people in my life all the time. And I feel like it's all, they're back in my life. But I wake up and they're not there. And all you want to do is be like, I saw him. He's not dead. He's alive. I saw him. And everyone's going to think you're crazy. But you don't ever want someone to think that of you. You don't ever want someone to dream of you. That you have come back to life. Because you can't. You just can't. It's, what's done is done. And if you die, you die. You can't come back. So I'm trying to think. Is it really ever going to be worth it to take your own life? Even the hobos are still living. They don't kill themselves and they don't have anything to live for. They have no home, no money, no one around. And they're still trying. And I really have respect for them. I try to give mine to every homeless person I ever see because it gives me hope to know that even if you're down in the dumps, you're still trying to live. And I just want them to be happy. And you know that if you throw them 50 cents, that'll brighten their day. And I try my best to keep myself busy, keep my mind off of cutting and, taking too many pills. I mean, I'm already on enough pills there is. I shouldn't take any more. But if they feel like there's any ever a problem, shoot me an email. I will help you. You feel like everyone in the world hates you. Your mom, your dad, your sister, your best friend, your dog. My dog hates me all the time. The one person that I feel like I can snuggle with. Forget it. All I want is a guy. Told me, but guys don't care. But I've turned my life around so much. And I'll tell it all in my Ben Brief love story, but I just want you to know that I'm here for you. And if you die, I will cry. And I will miss you. Because that's one more person I could have helped save. And it's horrible to think that someone my age could die. So please just keep in mind that someone's out there for you. And it's me and more people. Don't ever think of taking your life. It's not worth it. Whoever you are. And please be smart.